I'm in a lot of pain right now. But welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker. He's Derek. Derek's talking about Katsucon. I'm going to Melon Madness. This is what I'm talking about.
I guess really.
4 a.m.
I guess
Tooth pain.
I guess before I continue the story real quick, I guess one thing that I just kind of thinking to know, so like also one thing that like when it gets dark, or when it gets like later at Katsu, and like it happens at Colossal too. I don't think not as much, but I know Katsu is well known for it. And the gazebo level of Katsu, like where there's like the basically the second floor, it kind of just becomes like basically like it becomes like a near orgy space where like everyone's like super wasted, drunk, being slutty, doing whatever,
Right.
grinding on each other.
Right.
There was a guy who was grinding on a pole on a lamppost.
What is he, me?
Like
The lamppost can't reject me. Nipple. I don't think I've ever hit on someone in the con though. I don't like hitting on people.
but yeah, I can't do it. But like the thing is like, so if you ask me, like if you intended to like hit on someone or just like want to just like do sex stuff at a con, like you should be able to like there should be more to identifying someone who might be willing to do that than just like what they're wearing. Like
Yeah.
you like if you go to if you go to the second floor and like if you go to the second floor with the intent of like finding someone to hook up with, you probably just will. If you just like were to go through and just like ask everybody, you'll probably find someone to hook up with.
Well, it depends
But
on
like
the person. But
yeah, the way the guy went about it was just really forward and just kind of like really creepy too. Like
oh yeah.
there's
They say no, that's it.
there's a
And
at
you
the
don't
like,
touch them without consent
Yeah.
first.
that was the other thing too, was like that was that was probably what made it the biggest no-no, was just like the fact that that was how he started the interaction.
I'm sorry, you were implying like it might have been a yes had he done things differently.
No,
I know. It's just how you worded it. It sounded like
the case.
geez,
Okay.
Derek, you're getting
But-
really closer to that byline every day.
So anyways, moving on with the bunny mash story, because to be honest, like not a ton happened to me until other than just like for that 1 hour I was
that
just
one
walking
super
around this
slutty
mash.
hour. That was when.
Serious, Zinker, I kid you not, at that after after that like 1 hour, like once I like got like changed out, like I immediately just kind of thought to myself like I kind of just don't want to I kind of just don't want to like change out and just like I kind of want to just do this for the rest of the night. This is fun.
Yeah. Fair.
I just kind of want to do this I just want to do this for forever at cons. Not forever at cons, but like that, like it's okay. So like as obvious as it sounds, if you dress like a slut, you get a little more attention. So
Yeah.
like
That's
and, like-
why I assume people do it.
that,
I would do it if I could pull it off.
yeah, like
I love
That's
attention.
that's
I
at
never
the end
get
of the
any
day,
attention.
that's
It makes me
fine.
sad.
that
Do I have the you? I do. Okay.
at the end of the day, like that's not the only reason I do it, but like it certainly is part of the reason I do it. I get attention from people, and like I like while some of it's negative, like obviously like that one guy, like I also just it gets people to come over and like talk to me and like
Yeah.
start a conversation, which I'm really bad with. Like I don't mind doing it. It's fun. It's hard to describe what makes it so fun. That's another weird thing. Is like I wish I could, because like of my like friend group and like cosplay group, I'm literally the only person I know of that will go like dress as slutty. That being said, when you go to cons, like there is no shortage of like people who are dressed slutty.
Yeah.
I guess that con doesn't have it that as much really.
It kind of does.
A little
We're
bit,
called
but like
Classy
it's not as
Connecticut for a
much. It's not
reason.
like the only other person I know that does is like someone who used to be the president of cosplay troupe.
It's a little different at raves, as I recall.
I believe that.
I haven't gone to a rave in
100%
a
don't do that.
really long. I don't find the rave fun anymore. It's always just feels like depressing to me.
I don't either.
Full honesty.
It's not my kind of scene. It's not my scene really. That's like it doesn't work well. But the I did see and like the only other person that I actually like know from cosplay troupe that also like dresses slutly is the one of the previous heads of the or the previous presidents of cosplay troupe. His girlfriend does.
Okay.
Like at one point at the con, at Katsu, I saw both of them walking around, and like he doesn't cosplay like at all, and like she was just wearing like demon lingerie, like she was basically just wearing like
lingerie.
You know, like the succubi in Konosuba, basically something like that.
Oh, cool! I still got the letter though.
Some people like
Katsu.
Some people like Katsu just wear just walk around basically in lingerie. Same thing happens at Colossal 2.
Yeah.
I think the saw blade hurts you.
Yeah, it did the first time, but now it did. So, whatever.
So anyway, so after this creepy guy, I resume walking around. And I walk back up. I end up going back up to the first floor. So there's 3 floors that I was walking between: the atrium, the first floor, and then the second floor.
Yeah.
I went up and like I think I walked through the second floor again, but like it was kind of like the crazy party it always is. So I just went back to the first floor and I walked around. And like I passed the same girl again. Well, I saw her again, and like she was like with like a group of people. I only knew like one of the other
bunny
people
girl
was there.
Show whatever.
Yeah, fake. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Shuten Doji.
Right.
Which Shuten is part of her a main part of her character is she just gets super drunk. She's basically a demon that gets drunk.
All right. Fair.
A lot.
Demons
she's
get
a
drunk
demon
sometimes.
who's an alcoholic that also. Her voice sounds. She has an ASMR voice too. She speaks like really softly.
Okay.
That's not important, but anyways.
Peaceful place.
And like, and there was also like, she was like with like a bunch of other people that were just like standing in a circle with like a boombox in the middle and playing music, and like they were all like drunkenly dancing.
Right.
I could tell from where I was standing. There was like one guy there that like I know from like I've seen him around at cons before. I watched at one Colossal Con I watched him get taken away on a stretcher from like
that was
drinking.
that was the
no,
guy.
it wasn't a stretcher. I think just no wheelchair. Yeah.
That same guy. I remember that guy. I don't remember when we talked about it though, but I remember that guy. The one that was on the. Oh my god. That's funny. Well,
yeah.
I don't know if it's funny. Well, no, he's fine. So yeah, it is funny.
So
they don't die
like,
from it.
As I was like walking by though, she saw me again and she like and like I like waved and like she like gestured for me to like come over. So like I like went over there and like I just kind of like hung out and like danced with them for a bit.
Right.
And like the one guy asked if I wanted any vodka, and I said which like because like he just like had a bottle of it, I guess. And
just
I
have
didn't take
one
any 'cause, like,
laying around, you know.
Yeah. And but like just kind of hung out, like danced, chatted with them a bit. It was fun.
Oh, whoa! That was risky right there. What I just did? Oh boy. All right. Anyhow.
But
How do I get there?
and like she was clearly intoxicated. She didn't seem like blackout drunk at the time yet.
Yeah.
So like I'm assuming probably like late in the night she probably went and like drank more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like hung out with, but like that was fun. I hung out with her before. Oh, I guess it's worth mentioning. Shootin' Doji has because she's an Oni, a demon. She has horns.
Right.
And she also was like wearing heels too. There, that's important. That's important for later.
Right. Well, okay. Good to know. I'm curious as to why you think it's important, but okay.
So like before I left though, I asked her if she like had an Instagram, and she handed me a business card, because some cosplayers do that. They just make business cards.
Right.
That's not an uncommon thing actually.
I know, it's still fun. Oh
and,
no! Ow.
So like I could like add her later.
Right.
And then like so like I left there. Because so at the time what my plan was is from like 8 to 9 I was gonna walk around this bunny mesh, and then at 9 I was gonna switch to Jiggy Wiggy because I hadn't worn them at all that weekend and I wanted to at least do that. And then at 10 p.m. there was a Fire Emblem pajama party I was gonna go to.
A Fire Emblem pajama party, right?
So walked around a little more. I then, like on the atrium floor, I got stopped by two other Bunny Fate cosplayers.
Alright.
Nowhere near as like sluddily. Like the one, it was one girl, one guy. I think the one was they were both like, honestly, they were both like mostly or like well clothed, I guess.
Well endowed, got it.
Like, yeah.
Why back over
and,
here? What the hell? This is a terrible location. Shin the bee.
So, like they were like they complimented my cosplay, and like I didn't say to them, and like we talked for a while.
Yeah.
I think the one was doing one of them was doing the guy was doing Gilgamesh. I think the girl was doing Ereshkigal. Ereshkigal. I think I'm not sure.
Fake.
Fake characters. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe them. Gilgamesh was a Babylonian king of known as King of Heroes, whatever. Blah blah. Ereshkigal is I think she was the goddess of the underworld.
Sure.
In Babylonian lore.
Makes sense in some universe.
Anyways, I chatted for a while. They said, or they told me, I guess apparently they were at the time they were waiting for some other friends to come join them, who because they're doing a Fate Bunny group.
Okay.
And they just happened to be at the time. When I was there, they asked like, "Oh, are you like part of the Fate Bunny group too?" And I was like, "No, I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm just here." And they thought it was hilarious that like I just happened to just be doing a Fate Bunny cosplay and there at the same time. But
yeah.
they like asked if I wanted to join them, and I said like I said like sure. Like I was like gonna just like say like screw the other stuff I was planning.
Right.
Because like that honestly just sounded way more fun.
Yeah.
And like they were like nice. It was fun talking to them. And I like well like and like they said like their friends should be like hanging over and like they're trying to get in like because like before this I'd like mentioned like I had stuff to do and like they said like they're gonna try to figure out like when they're coming when they're gonna be there because like and like I didn't want because like I didn't want to stick around forever like if it was just gonna be like forever for them to show up because like
Right.
like I did because like
pajamas to wear, Derek.
I at the time it wasn't that like I honestly really didn't care much about the PJ party. I really just wanted to wear Jiggy Wiggy a bit because like I pull out work. I did put a lot of work into to like getting it just to have for the con and like I wanted to at least like wear it at some point.
Right.
For a little bit. And that was so like they never got a response from their friends, so I ended up just leaving and going to change.
Oh, that's sad.
And yeah, it was because well like I did also get their Instagrams too, so like I can at least like
see the other bunny
I don't know,
costumes.
yeah, like see stuff in the future. Although like they don't seem like looking at their accounts, they don't seem like they post much anyway. So like I don't know if I actually will. But I was kind of sad afterwards because like I put on Jiggy Wiggy. I walked around for like 20 minutes and like the Jiggy head was just like not staying on well. It like kept trying to fall off. It kept like falling off. So like I only like walked around for like 20 minutes. That being said, in that 20 minutes, I probably had more people. I had probably an equal amount of people stop me for photos as I did as when I was Bunny Mash, if not more. Like I was getting stopped like every couple like every like 20 feet basically.
As Jiggy Wiggy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm sure there wasn't a lot of
like
Jiggy
a lot.
I mean, it really
that
helps.
was like.
That's good. I'm glad.
So.
I'm glad that one.
So.
I'm also a little upset that you didn't do slutty Jiggy Wiggy like I asked. I think I actually asked May Jiggy Wiggy. But
I would have Zinker if the mask wasn't the problem. I would. So one of my roommates said that too, and like, if the mask wasn't the problem, I would have. Like I had the bunny suit on underneath Jiggy Wiggy. Like at any point, I could have just taken off like the robe and then like bam, right there.
Wow.
Anyways,
Man,
it was,
Derek, you know,
like
just about next time again.
It was
right.
I do. Real quick, before next time, I can finish up.
Okay. Go for it.
I was a little sad. Or sorry, no, I wasn't sad yet. When one of the guys I ran into, or like one of the people who stopped me for a photo, for one thing, he was one of the guys that was there when I was like dancing with the people, the shoot-in.
Yeah.
But like at the time he like there's no way he knew he could recognize me because like I had a mask. I had like my face completely covered. Like I was in a completely different cosplay. So like I thought that was kind of fun.
Right.
Because like he also like talked to me a bit when I was there too. And he asked if I was the Jiggy Wiggy that was at MagFest, and I said no, but I like saw like reference photos of it because like I saw like photos of it because like I was like using those references, like I was looking up other cosplays for like ideas and references, and like and he's like, oh, it's honestly kind of interesting that there were two. Like I wouldn't have expected to see like two people like cosplay. I'm like. In like this was such a short period of time. MagFest was at like I think like a month ago or so, and it's also at the exact same establishment, exact same hotel.
Oh,
so
that's
like
weird.
So about 2 minutes later, I mean not even 2 minutes later, I was done talking to this guy, and like when I was done talking to him, I like walked away. The next person who stopped me was the guy who cosplayed Jiggy Wiggy at MagFest.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
So like,
Derek.
Yeah.
It was meant to be. Wait a second. Oh, I see how I'm supposed to do that. That's annoying. That's not
So
what I
then-
wanted to do. But thank you, game.
After the so after I like walked around and like the mask was just not staying on, I went back up to the room. I changed into fireman pajamas, and which I was like kind of excited because I was like I expected to just go and like hang out with like most like people I knew, because like I knew a decent amount of people that were there and like that I thought were planning on going to that or like would be there, and there was the only there were 3 people there that like I knew, and like one of them like left pretty early. It was super crowded there, which I was going to get to or tell this part of Katsu beforehand, but before getting into Bunny Mash stories, but you kind of brought the thing up.
Okay.
3 houses dominated this con for like the most cosplay thing.
Okay.
So like you could not look anywhere without seeing a 3 houses cosplayer.
Right.
It was like literally every direction they were there.
Right.
So the pajama party was just really crowded, and like it just kind of sucked. So like
Right.
I didn't really talk to anybody because like the Fire Emblem fans now, like a lot of Fire Emblem fans now, like are like they're like the chaotic like kids that like are like their energy levels are just, I don't have the like nearly the energy level that they do.
This one's actually hard. Keep going, I guess. Well, actually, no, the episode's supposed to end. How is this a real quick thing?
Well, because you didn't stop.
Well, yeah.
I gave it a time. I gave you to stop it, and then you didn't because I just kept going because you were like mid puzzle.
Watch this.
Anyways,
Next time.
Meetup was a mistake. I wish I just vibed with bunnies.
Yeah. One regret. All right.